So, my last piece of engineering professor advice for today is to know yourself and be consistent. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I talked about paying attention to detail and that troubleshooting and problem solving comes with practice. And so does being consistent. And what I mean by that is knowing how you operate and staying organized. And two things happened this week that made me want to share this one. And one of them was my daughter's in high school, and I was shocked to find out she's a freshman that guidance counselors no longer help you pick your classes. They basically send you a book home, and the parents have to do it. And so my daughter is in geometry, and she was saying she doesn't want to take any math past pre calc. And I was saying, you're going to take 4 years of math as long as I'm your mother, because even though right now she wants to be an artist, she knows STEM. And if she ever changes her mind, I don't want her to be locked out of college because she didn't have pre calc or physics in high school. And so she was just like, well, I just don't know what the requirements are. And I was like, well, that big book of requirements is somewhere in this house, and I don't feel like going to find it. But me being your mother and knowing how I am, I probably made a spreadsheet somewhere with your 4 year plan, and we just got to find it on my computer. So within 2 minutes, I had found it. And I said, this is why I'm your mother. Because one, I'm an engineer and I'm meticulous, and I know how consistent I am and the way that I do things. And so even though I couldn't totally remember where I put it, I had my hands on it within 2 minutes. And I have made a full 4 year plan for her of what math she's going to take and English and the things I'll let her pick her electives. I left blank. But in her science, what sciences she's going to take, biology, chemistry, physics, etc. And in my mind, she started laughing because I said, do you see how consistent I am? I knew I had did this, even though I don't remember the day I did it. So know yourself and be consistent as part of being an engineer as well. So that you can trust that you're organized enough that you've kept track of documents that you need, resources you need, formulas, things like that you need to know. Consistency and knowing yourself. Stay STEMrific.